guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
Luke Cage. We've seen a trailer, San Diego Comic-Con trailer, right? But I think this is like this is like the real.
This is the official cinematic trailer.
I don't know if it's cinematic. Marvel's Luke Cage official trailer.
It just says official trailer. I didn't say for certain that it was cinematic.
Let your words be your words.
Wow, that'd be an awesome idea.
What?
Remember how Ant-Man had a trailer come out?
Yeah.
And it was for ants?
Oh, yeah.
What if Daredevil had a trailer come out?
And it was for blind people? That's terrible, Aaron.
You just hear audio, but you don't. There's no picture?
That reminds me, there was a Reddit post, someone was like, dude, check out the first release still from the new Daredevil first-person shooter game.
Black screen.
Black screen. Luke Cage, Power Man. I'm excited for this one. This one is going to be the first one not to take place in Hell's Kitchen. This will be Harlem.
Ooh.
So we will see. We got to remember.
Just before or after?
I think this is after. If I remember
After
the last trailer, I think it's when he came back. He's hiding out here in Harlem, right? We got to remember, Harlem is where the Hulk and Abomination had their fight, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, that's it. Let's go ahead and just watch this trailer. Count.
Hey.
Claire.
Night Nurse.
Still not sure what I am. I'm just living my life, day to day.
You should be out there helping people.
Pop.
You think I asked for any of this?
Get some background.
Some tank like exotic fish came up with.
Oh! That's just like...
Be left the hell alone.
Well, that would be a waste.
It's just like his
chains and stuff?
Yeah, that's exactly like that. See that?
Harlem,
The yellow shirt.
symbol of hope and prosperity. Too much happens in the shadows. People fear what they can't see.
This place is my reputation, our legacy, our blood.
Ooh.
That every business can squeeze
Hey,
a
Sons of
mark.
Anarchy. You kill Pop, you son of a
Everybody
bitch.
wants to be the king.
That's a good
Good
shot.
shot.
Sometimes if you
That
want
was Biggie.
justice,
Damn, she's in a lot, huh?
Hungry arms. The hungry arms.
Give us money.
Huh.
Every tone.
I don't like your tone.
Oh! Wedgie!
Atomic Wedgie.
I've got you.
Oh, the inside of his jacket's yellow.
City. Defender.
You wanna go to war? I'll take you to war.
you might be bulletproof, but Harlem ain't.
This bit of Harlem is... Shit.
This city is supposed to represent our hopes and dreams. We have to fight for what's right every single day.
Oh, yeah, that was Biggie.
Why don't you just tell us your name?
Oh, good. Good,
yeah.
good. Sweet!
The whole neighborhood is yapping about how two goons got the beat down last night.
I heard it was 4 guys.
All right, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah. No, that looked awesome, dude. I mean, I won't go through the entire trailer, but the one shot where he comes out, it looks like that's from the prison island, right?
Oh, with this stuff?
Yeah. Okay, so this shot right here with the gauntlets and the you can see the head.
The headband.
Yeah, the headband right there. I mean, check it out, dude. That's the old school 70s Luke Cage look. Now, I'm sure that's all we'll see of that. I don't think we'll see
No,
that.
I thought he's going to wear it all the time.
But I love the homage. You know, I love that. That's a good idea.
Too bad he doesn't have the chains and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't see any chain or anything.
I think the chain in that shot would be too much.
Maybe.
They showed Night Nurse a lot in this.
Yeah. She is a like a secondary character to him, it seemed like.
I mean, they had a pretty cool connection in Jessica Jones, I felt like. You know? And of course, she's going to be the one that's going to be, the thing is I'm almost worried that whatever unifies them happens to her. You know,
You mean something bad happens to the night nurse, and,
then
they all
that's-
decide,
and then that becomes
okay, we
that
couldn't
brings
all
the
stop it
defenders.
separately?
Yeah, I don't know.
That could be. I
I
mean,
hope not.
I hope it's more of like a Nick Fury thing, but that doesn't make sense really either.
why
so.
she summons them all?
Unless it's like there's a problem and I know the people that can stop it.
Well, she said before in that one Jessica Jones episode, it's like, hey, I might know a guy.
Yeah.
If you have a moment where something's going on, she's like, I know people, so she calls like each one up.
Yeah.
Hey, meet me here. I need you. Hey, meet me here. I need you. And then they all show up together. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they all
will-
meet up and she's not there.
But will it be a thing like, these are like the street level Avengers, but you compare it to that, and then you have Coulson Crossfire, So I don't know. We'll see. But shit, dude. That was cool. That was good. I liked, I think the villain's name is Cottonmouth,
Okay.
who is kind of like a kingpin.
That was the guy who's like, I want to be the king or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's like the kingpin-ish, and I love the shot with the crown in
Yeah.
the background with Biggie
Everybody
Smalls.
wants to be a king.
Yeah, that was cool. I really enjoyed that. Predictions for the show, I definitely think that we'll be seeing Danny Rand in this show before we
Yeah.
see his own
That'd be
series,
good.
you know?
I mean, the only
I
one we
really
didn't
think so.
have something like that with would have been Daredevil season 1. You didn't have
Yeah.
like Jessica Jones showing up or anything
No.
like that.
Yeah.
The thing, like, these two are, like, so close. I mean, they are the heroes for hire. They have that partnership.
Now, who is Danny Rand?
He is
Iron
Iron
Fist.
Fist.
Okay.
It's his real name.
That's what they did in the Defenders trailer. It's like, who is Danny Rand? The
Gotcha.
question mark. That's going to be a big question, I think, in that series itself. But here, I'll be interested with it too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we'll see a lot of him. The girl with I can't remember. I don't know the names very well in Luke Cage.
The one talking about Harlem's Not Bulletproof.
Yeah.
That girl.
I think that she reminds me of a character that maybe gets with Danny Rand, not Luke Cage. I think that one of Luke's friends or sister or something. I can't remember. I don't think it's sister. Either way, but there's a lot of cool stuff jam-packed in there for a lot of Marvel fans and for the casual fan as well.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen because it has to be external threats of like people and stuff that he cares about rather than him with
Yeah.
him having the impenetrable skin stuff.
Like Jessica was extremely susceptible to Kilgrave.
Yeah.
Like Luke Cage, if the guy just has some guns and some thugs, then you're not going to hurt Luke Cage, but you're going to hurt everybody Luke Cage
yeah.
feels about,
Yeah, he can
Or
go
likes.
after
Like
his
Pops.
family or
Like
go
Pop.
after Pop or go after the
Like, I
barbershop.
hope Pop doesn't die. I like Pop.
Yeah, me too.
The conflict for him is going to be protecting the people he cares about.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. I mean, Luke Cage is you could say there's Rhodey, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a prominent black character, but there's also Black Panther that we got in Civil War and
Yeah,
stuff.
he's new.
But like a lot of my friends
And
that talk
Falcon.
about and Falcon, but a lot of my friends that talk about seeing themselves as a black person in comics, they always say Luke Cage. So there's a lot of empowerment in there. That's cool. And I'm not a black person, but I fucking love Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I wish I was Luke Cage.
A lot
Right?
of empowerment.
Exactly. Empower man.
He's Empower Man.
Yeah. That's going to be cool. I'm interested to see what Cottonmouth is because that actor who played Remy in House of Cards.
House of Cards, yeah. He's a
he is
really
so,
great actor.
He's so fucking confident and smooth.
He's
and,
extremely
you
charismatic.
want to like him, but sometimes he's antagonist and
Yeah.
sometimes he's not. That's going to be fun to see.
He's a
play.
very
So is he
powerful
going to be like
actor.
Kilgrave and I mean they've all,
I think-
all these series with Netflix.
I mean, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, the Netflix
You know?
series has had villains where you start caring for the character
Yeah.
and you almost want them to win, but you
Yeah.
also know they're bad. We don't want them to win.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, we're still working on Daredevil season 2, and the reason we haven't gotten one up this week yet is because Aaron just had a baby.
Yeah.
So we're doing some smaller stuff, and we'll catch back up with that when we can. But with Daredevil, we haven't really seen a big bad yet. We've gotten Punisher and the cast there. I mean, the casting on these Netflix shows is this
Right.
next level, isn't it? You could probably say that for Marvel in general. I'd say it for DC
really.
as well, but there's just something special about that connected universe that I can be I could see Luke Cage hanging out with Iron Man,
Ant-Man.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun team up, wouldn't it?
yeah,
He just throws Ant-Man.
that would be cool. I'm just saying,
I would like to see Luke Cage and Captain America
well, I mean,
because he was part of.
I mean,
this
this
the remnant of the super soldier.
But this tank right here, what they were doing is they were trying to do the super soldier serum
Yeah.
with electricity.
That's how he's created.
Yeah, so he gets electrified by the shit that's all over him, and that's what gives him impenetrable skin, which Cap doesn't have. And I personally think he's stronger than Cap too.
I don't know. Cap. He's strong, but Cap did a front flip and threw like
Yeah.
a 700-pound motorcycle
I know.
into a Jeep.
I agree. Cap's probably. I mean, he's obviously he's probably gonna be a way
He
better
also has-
fighter
He's
and stuff.
faster.
Cap
Yeah.
also has training, and I
Yeah.
think he had more of an.
I bet you
intellect.
Cap's way faster.
Sure. Yeah.
But Luke Cage he's ripping bars off shit. I don't see Cap doing that. You know.
Yeah.
No, I
think-
mean, we haven't really.
Yeah.
I
No,
think-
I get you. I think that you can definitely compare the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it were me, I would probably actually make Luke Cage a little stronger. You know.
Well,
I
you
still
said
think
the whole thing.
I still think Jessica's stronger than Luke too.
Yeah.
You said the whole thing. Like his strength should be moderated by the fact
That he's
impenetrable.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be stronger than just a really strong character.
Yeah.
Like I definitely don't think he should be as strong as like Hulk or Thor.
Of course not. No.
But I think he should be weaker than a character who has more other weaknesses
Mm-hmm.
like Cap or Jessica.
Well, one thing I've heard people talk about is that Steve Rogers with the Super Soldier Serum program, as like a really thin, sickly guy, he went through as already a pretty big guy.
That's
you know?
true. Yep.
So it would make sense
If it
that
were an
maybe he's a little-
exponential,
Yeah.
Well,
rather than just like baseline.
He
Yeah.
should be, because Captain America has more of he has the training with the intellect of like analyzing
Yeah.
and coming up with strategies
Being a
and all
war
that kind
hero
of stuff.
and
And
all
yeah.
that stuff.
So he has like the strategy type of stuff more than I think Luke Cage would. Luke Cage is more brute, where he goes in with a car door and just I'm
That's
gonna beat
true.
everybody up.
Like
Captain
that.
America is sitting there leading the team, being like, "You do this, you do this, you do this, and we're all gonna work together."
And coordinate. Okay,
Yeah.
break.
So
Yeah,
that's
that
where
kind of thing.
Cap has that.
Whereas I
plus the
imagine
strength and
Daredevil would
speed.
probably be doing that for the Defenders.
Yeah.
I would put, or
I think
Punisher
Daredevil
maybe if he's part of it.
Yeah, I think that those
Yeah.
two would have more analytics.
I hope,
Yeah.
I hope
Whereas
Punisher's part of it.
He's got to be part of it. I don't want him to be part of the team.
it'd be cool if like Punisher came in with the Defender stuff and then had his own series after
Yeah.
that. You know, like they get him because they need his help.
Yeah.
So they break him out of jail or whatever.
That would be cool if they actually like.
He's like,
Broke him
hey,
out.
look, here's what's going on. We need your help with
Yep.
this. They join. Okay, now you do good stuff and quit being an asshole, killing everybody.
He won't
Yeah.
Put some people in jail.
He won't listen. Speaking of jail, I think that this is actually taking place. You remember in the Defenders trailer, we saw that like island.
Yeah.
That was like a prison island. I think that's where
It
he is
was like
right now.
Jurassic
in that
Park.
shot. Yeah, kind of like that. Will we keep this up? I hope we don't, 'cause it could get annoying. Okay.
I was smiling too much. I couldn't keep.
Okay,
It was hard.
I think that's probably it for the Luke Cage trailer. That was awesome.
I really
Good.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
So
So,
like I was talking about himself like breaking out of his tank like an exotic fish.
better fish. Okay, well, if you guys are not following along with us, we're like what up to episode 5 of season 2 of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be doing that. That'll be next.
We did 4 episodes so far.
So we're going to roll with that all the
Fucking wrong.
Shut the fuck up.
Let your words be words, Eric.
We're gonna roll with that all the way until Luke Cage pretty much premieres, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a week behind right now, but we'll catch up.
Mm-hmm. I do. I like ketchup.
Catch up.
That is.
It's a red
This
suit.
is red. Tomato man.
Tomato man.
Yeah.
You know what the mama
man.
you know what the mama tomato said to the baby tomato when it fell behind?
Down in the descriptions are the links to our
Stuff.
Blindway.net has
Social media.
And we'll see you next time. I'm Aaron.
I'm Shane.
I'm Eric. Wait.
Those aren't right. I'm
Button hit. Wait.